We hold these truths to be self-evident.
That all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
The American Revolution was an epical human event, setting out ideals and instituting a government that has been an inspiration to people all around the globe for centuries.
The men that forged this revolution were unquestionably the greatest statesmen this world has ever known.
Thomas Jefferson penned that revolutionary document declaring independence. Government serves the people. Americans will never submit to tyranny.
George Washington, father of our country, won the revolution that allowed the Constitution. He guided the Republic through its perilous early days and acted always with wisdom, prudence, and strength.
Abraham Lincoln, the great liberator, saw the country through a terrible civil war, sought to bind up and heal its wounds, pushed through the 13th Amendment, ending slavery, and for it all, paid the ultimate price.
Those who would deface or destroy these statues or other remembrances of these men are criminals.
They're also an ignorant mob, period. Full stop.
This country's free market system is the most incredible wealth creation machine in history and the envy of the world.
America has saved that world from the horrors of fascism and communism 3 times in the past century.
America was built by tens of millions of immigrants of all colors and creeds, desperate to come here, and America welcomed them with open arms.
The first thing that greeted them was the lady with the torch. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free.
This is the greatest country the world has ever known. A beacon of liberty, an engine of wealth. We are generous, just, self-correcting, fearsome when we need to be, and big-hearted to a fault.
We are a good and generous people, flawed to be sure, but always striving for more perfect union.
When there is a crisis, national or personal, we turn to America's real heroes, the men and women in uniform overseas and our first responders here at home, our doctors, nurses, our firefighters, and most importantly, our police.
Who suffers most from lawlessness? It's unquestionably the innocents in inner cities, caught in the crossfire of thugs, gangs, and rioting mobs.
The police are necessary to protect the vulnerable and to keep dangerous communities from descending into chaos.
Are there bad players? Of course. But don't lie about the police. Don't smear them as racist. Don't dismiss that they have to put their lives on the line every single day with lowlifes who harass and threaten them, harm them, and yes, kill them.
Never, never forget. They are husbands and fathers, wives and mothers, black, white, Hispanic, American Indian, and Asian American, and overwhelmingly do a difficult job in an exemplary fashion.
Kneeling for the national anthem disrespects the flag and all those who served it, including men and women who died explicitly to protect our colors.
Lexington, Concord, Saratoga, and Yorktown.
Shiloh, Antietam, Gettysburg, and Appomattox.
Iwo Jima, Anzio, Midway, and Normandy.
Incheon, Way City, Abbottabad, and Fallujah.
The men who fought and fell at such places will always live in our national memory, no matter what.
Free speech is a pillar of a free society and the best way to collectively seek and defend the truth. Firing or canceling those who offend woke sensibilities is grotesque, illiberal, and un-American.
We love her with a passion and will always stand with her and defend her from enemies, foreign and domestic.
So a word directly to the protesters, the rioters, and the hoodlums out in force these last several weeks.
How dare you disrespect our heroes and trample on our heritage?
How dare you rampage in our streets?
How dare you intimidate and beat people with whom you disagree?
Your hideous tactics match the hateful rot of an ideology that you champion.
You will not redefine America. or frighten good, honest Americans into submission.
We want to assure you of one thing.
You will lose.
Your vandalism and cancellations, your lies and riots will not stand.
We live in the last best hope of mankind, and we're not about to lose it to a bunch of fanatics aided and abetted by a complicit media and cowardly corporations.
You will not prevail. America will prevail. Today, tomorrow, and by the grace of God, forever.